Welcome to another YouTube tie tying tutorial. First off, if you've never tied a tie before in your life, start here. That's my tutorial on the Pratt knot. If you're only going to know one knot, I believe it should be the Pratt. And also, the Pratt is actually how this one starts. I'm aware this outfit does not exactly match. I'm making this video because I'm very excited about this tie. I ordered this tie off Amazon specifically for this particular knot, and have been waiting anxiously for it to come in, and it came in today. So let's get started. Like I said, you start this one off like the Pratt. Oh, before I get too far into this, you're going to want a lot of little end left over on this one. This is the Templar knot. It was created by Anthony Jacques. He never posted a YouTube video on it, or if he did, I haven't found it. He did post a Wikipedia article on it, but it got deleted. I found the deletion log, but not the text of the article. I found a picture of this knot and embarked on a somewhat epic search of the internet over the course of several days, off and on, and finally, in a dark little corner of the web, found instructions on how to tie it. Which, you know, I saw the instructions and I was like, duh, okay. I am doing it a little differently than he did. He used a Windsor as his base. I'm using a Pratt because I want to have more little end available to finish the knot. So, start with the Pratt, cross under the little end, and through the front. Try not to get your finger caught. Cross the front, in through the back, and, well, wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself a little. We're not going to go through there like we normally would. Now, you notice this is really short. That's okay. With this particular knot, you're going to want to hide it under a cardigan or a vest anyway. So short is not bad. Okay, so here we have basically a variant on an Onassis knot. Normally in Onassis you would use a Windsor as your base, as Jacques did, but I wanted as much little end as I could possibly get, so I used a Pratt instead. And in case you haven't figured it out from watching my other videos, the Pratt is kind of my go-to knot. Okay, so we've got that. Now things get interesting. You're going to take the little end, and since this is a Pratt, it's already seam side out, so we don't have to mess with folding it. You're going to wrap it around the tie. Then you're going to take this and just feed it up, up through there like that. So you've just tied your little end around your big end, right? And pull it out there, get it somewhat adjusted. You know, try to hide your guide seams if your tie has them, like this one does. Now feed that little end up through the neck hole. That's going to be tricky because you've already cinched it up. And then down through there. And then, you know, you'll probably have to do some adjusting, but there you go. Now, like I said, you're going to want to hide the bottom of this knot. As cool as it looks a whole lot less cool if you can see this right here. So you're going to want, you know, a sweater or vest or something just to hide the bottom of that, because, you know, that looks kind of cool, but that doesn't really work. It does work best with contrast ties. I would not recommend doing this without a contrast tie. Like I said, I ordered this tie specifically for this knot. That, and there's, you know, something a little classy about a contrast tie anyway. But yeah, there it is, the Templar knot. I believe I'm the first one to do a video on it. And I also would like to say, Anthony Jacques, I doubt you're ever going to see this, but thumbs up, man. This guy is a genius when it comes to knots, in my opinion. According to the blog I've read, he started creating knots in early 2014. It is now late February of 2014, and he has 5 knots to his name. And they're pretty decent looking knots for the most part. They're variants on traditional knots, but there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I've prattled on plenty. I hope this video helps you. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you're going to wear the Templar knot, you might even want to make your big end a little shorter to give yourself a little more little end. But either way, you gotta hide it. You're gonna need a vest or a sweater or something with this knot. Anyway, if you've enjoyed it, give me a like. If you want to see more unusual knots like the Templar, subscribe. And when my next tutorial is posted, there will be a link to it right there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope the knot works for you. Thank you.